Greetings, comrades! This is I'm Caleb, back with part 3 of Quake Champions Doom Edition, episode 1 on an Oblige map pack. And, yeah, not too much to talk about this time around, so, well, other than being, you know, kind of hit or miss at work, but other than that, not too much in the gaming world. Well, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War just came out. Today, as of this video, I may or may not play. Right now I'm actually downloading an update for Modern Warfare. I wanted to play that, but the big install that needed to take place over there. Won't let that take place, so I'm waiting. I might as well get a Doom video out there. But anyway, just got finished playing some Warframe. I finally got around to getting my first Tenogen items. If you're not aware, Tenogen, it's basically exclusive to the PC version of Warframe. It's basically, you know, people creating their own, like, you know, helmets and Cyandanas. And there's quite a few submissions in the workshop, but not all of them actually make it into Warframe. Those that do are usually pretty cool, but unlike most things in Warframe, you don't use platinum, you use real money to buy them. Yeah, might as well buy like 2 items for now. So I bought a cool new helmet for Limbo. Put on Limbo Prime, of course. And bought the sweet Jotunheim Cyandana. It looks amazing. Granted, like $6 or $7 a piece, depending on what you get, but you know, if you're really that hardcore into Warframe, I suggest you check some of those things out. So at least if you're playing the PC version. To my knowledge, such features aren't on the console versions of Warframe. I dreamt that Arnold Schwarzenegger died. Which, no, he hasn't died in real life, but I dreamt that he died, which, the other ones haven't recently kind of makes sense, because Sean Connery died a week or so ago. And just a few days ago, we lost Alex Trebek, you know, the original Jeopardy host. So, it's kind of weird that I got a dream that one of my favorite movie actors of all time, you know, died, but isn't he like in his 70s? Like, wow, he's old and he still looks fit and he's still making movies and stuff. Now, I haven't watched Genesis or Dark Fate, but I've heard nothing good about those movies. If anything, they kind of tarnished the Terminator's reputation. Like, you remember the first Terminator, right? Back in 1984? I believe it's nearly 40 years since the original Terminator hit theaters. And next year, it'll be 30 years since we got Terminator 2, my favorite movie of all time. Man, what I would do to see that movie again. I remember, I didn't have too many movies, but the Terminator 2 had this, like, collector's edition. Not that extreme edition with the actual T-800 skull with all the discs inside of it. I'm talking like it was like a 2-disc special edition in like a silverish, like, jewel case. And one had the movie and included like deleted scenes and stuff. And the second disc was like a bunch of special features, like behind the scenes footage, you know, different audio, like scenes and stuff like that. I wish I still had it. Terminator 1 was pretty good. Terminator 2 is my favorite movie of all time. Terminator 3 was okay. Salvation, was kind of eh. But at that point that my interest in Terminator kind of faded a bit. And I haven't seen Genesis or Dark Fate. Like I said, I've heard nothing good about those movies, so they just felt like cash grabs. Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger himself couldn't save those movies. I remember those enemies being Quake 2. Okay, I have no idea where I'm going. I should have made the maps like medium sized. Oh shit. Kind of done on the headset volume a bit. Oh, sweet. Gladiator. Or tank. No, gladiator is that short, like, reverse short. Tank. God, I hated those things. Alright. Misdeed by the docks. Kind of the only cheat I use. This is the wheel in the map. But in Oblige is kind of justified because it's hard to tell where I'm going. Because again, all this is randomly generated with Oblige. And I got regular Doom enemies. How I missed the... Okay, so this wasn't a secret, but the other thing is... So, I hope everyone's preparing for Thanksgiving. Some people are already planning ahead. Some people the last few days buying turkeys and stuff. Here's a red key. That's obvious. What I've seen, Black Ops Cold War doesn't have that many weapons. Like compared to like the previous Black Ops, like even Black Ops 4 when it came out had a decent amount of weapons. No doubt they're gonna add more weapons. Those season passes, whatever, battle passes. Kind of like with Modern Warfare, but Modern Warfare had a decent amount of weapons when it came out, and now that amount is nearly doubled. There's the good old the AA-12, or the AK-12. I would have loved to have seen the prototype AK-12. Because honestly, I like that version more than the original, like the actual production version. You know, I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, a few lag spikes here and there, that's because of the download. For Modern Warfare. Turn my VPN off. So it'll download a little faster. Yeah, as far as weapon upgrades go, they drop like random, as far as I can tell. Like, it's not like, I forgot what mod it was. There was a mod that, like, gave you upgrades to your weapons the more you use them. It's not on the top of my head, but it's definitely one of the mods I've played in the past. The more you use the weapon, the more upgrades you'll get. I thought it would be like that, but no. It's just, drop on a whim. Those delicious blue gifts. Oh, we're already at the exit. I'll say the focus of these maps. That's when I'm playing them. I'm just gonna head to the exit. Because yeah, it would be nice to explore the other rest of the maps, but most of the rooms are kind of similar. You know, that's something you gotta expect with map generators. Okay. Armor. You see how my armor and health are decaying over time. Like, it doesn't stay at 200 or 100. It will decay over time, so it's something you gotta keep in mind. Northern Refuge. Wait, one enemies. Okay. Gotta see a Shambler. I want to assume the Shambler is a Cyber Demon replacement for the Quake 1 enemies here. But I set the enemies to random. Usually monsters set, so you just like, if you just want Doom monsters, you can do that, but I kind of left it like that, so it'll be like a mishmash. One map will be Doom 1 enemies, the next map will be Quake 2 enemies, the next will be like Doom 2016, such and so forth. Has a little bit of visual variety, if you can even call it that. Anyway. Yeah, honestly not too much going on in the world. I will say this though, I'm so glad I didn't like see Xbox Series X or PS5. Like, this is why I never buy consoles the day they release. Because again, there's problems like stock. You know, even get a pre-order, they might, you know, you have to wait a little longer, or they'll even outright cancel your pre-order. I think Amazon did that. People were not happy about it. And even if you get your console, be lucky if it works perfectly. Like, when I bought the 360, it was 2 years of its life cycle, and it still had the, you know, the problems, the rendering of depth and whatnot. Well, it's like 3 or 4 360s before we set it up for the newer Slim model with built-in Wi-Fi. Kind of hear my heart on the background just going out. That's my Modern Warfare stuff down. Can you believe it? All this time I haven't even touched the campaign. I do plan on doing so at some point, but it's not right now. Yeah, Black Ops Cold War, I may or may not get it. Like, honestly, after Black Ops 3, it just got kind of crazy. I haven't even played Black Ops 3, but we can all agree that the campaign was the worst. Like, I saw this cutscene, like, it made absolutely no sense. It's back where I started. Black Ops 4 didn't even have a campaign. Kind of got controversy on it because predatory microtransactions. You know, Review Tech USA went on that a few times. I guess you could say it all started with Advanced Warfare. It's supply drops and stuff. Like, I didn't know if you had to buy those or not, because I never really played Advanced Warfare's multiplayer. Because honestly, at that time, you know, Advanced Warfare came out at the time that I was transitioning from console to PC. And at the time, my PC was kind of crap. Like, it didn't even have my first PC, it didn't even have a graphics card, so there was no way in hell it would run the original Call of Duty, let alone Advanced Warfare. Like, even when I got my 750 Ti, my first graphics card, you know, it still ran like shit, even with the different processor. That all changed when I eventually built my own PC. You know, getting that i5 6600K. I like how the health bars are messed up now. Yeah, it says I was right there. Let me go in and restart. Well, I'm not in the game. Okay, it's... Ah, fuck, wrong save. Hold on. Here we go. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna... I have 0 ammo. You know, let's do give all too. Still got upgrades. Oh, it doesn't give you any upgrades. Shit. What's for that? Before, and my dad's diabetic, he can't eat that much stuff now, but chicken's one of the few things he can eat safely. Because, I mentioned before, he has to watch his carbs and his sugar. His body stops eating. So yeah, you know, chicken's a safe thing to eat. Especially no carbs and very little sugar. Walmart chickens, they don't have any carbs or sugar. It's kind of bland. They're all fatty too. Like I prefer our United supermarket chickens. Like they have more flavor. Yeah, they're a little smaller, but they taste better, in my opinion. Speaking of, yeah, I'm sure. I don't like this, but I work at a United Supermarkets, which is a local supermarket chain in mainly West Texas. They even have a few stores in New Mexico, and another part of Texas, South Texas, is another like huge like thing called HEB, and they recently opened up the first store in my area just a few weeks ago. I haven't really gone there myself, it's kind of far away from where I live. I kind of want to check that place out, you know, because my mom said they had a store in San Antonio where I was born, and I didn't really go there per se, but as I was building the store, the building was huge. It's like more than 3 times the size of the place I work at. And I definitely want to check that place out. Because I hear a lot of people talk about HEB, few years I've worked. And what is HEB? Look up, it's a supermarket chain in South Texas. Primarily like San Antonio, like big stores. You know, the big cities in Texas. City is kind of a smaller city. They opened up the first store just a few months ago, or a few weeks ago, I should say. I kind of want to go there just to see what it's like, what kind of stuff they have, and in a way, see what it's like to work there. Things don't work out where I work, I may eventually have to jump ship and try that place out. See, again with Oblige, huge area for a secret, but it's just one item. Like, wasted space if you ask me. But you know, it's little generators for you. Last few weeks, hell, these last few months working in stressful. But no sign of slowing up, especially with Thanksgiving right around the corner. Our store's constantly getting slammed. Having to help up front when I'm trying to, you know, clean the restrooms here. Like, it's just so stressful. Nothing that's going on. I have enough stress in my life as is. These busy days of work certainly are not helping matters at all. Things don't settle down. I might have to pick up the ship. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to. Because at this point, I'm mainly doing it out of a sense of duty. Because I mentioned before. But one of the maintenance guys retired. The other guy does one shift. He got fired about a little over a month ago. So that just leaves me and 2 other guys. So even if I really wanted to quit, I can't. I'll be letting managers down, I'm letting the store down, I'm letting the customers down, and importantly, letting myself down. Handle 5 years of this stuff. I can handle it before you can handle it now. Hell in the decrepit towers. Definitely sound like some cheesy death metal album. Okay, so we're on map 11 now? Yeah, I'm mainly doing this for the sake of brevity. Because the interesting is to, you know, play through these randomly generated map packs. You know, in a way it kind of drags on. You know, you can adjust the environment, so like you start in hell right away, or you know, it'll be a mishmash. Like 1 minute you're on the moon, the next you're in hell, whatever. You can also change the size of the maps. You like really small maps, you can. From like so huge, it takes forever to get through it, you can. You know, add more outdoor areas. Oh, how about that? We already made it to the exit. Wow. Yeah, let's talk about levels dragging on, but how about that? Oh shit! What is that? Is that a Quake 2 enemy? I don't recall that being a Quake. Okay. Well, we're already at the exit, but let's at least sometimes he'll generate maps where it actually is full length, and other times he'll generate maps where the exit's literally just a few rooms away and you just go there. Okay. Different weapon. Love the BFG, but you know, need a little visual variety in these videos, you know. Those are the gladiators. Also hated those things. I won't be surprised with the upgrade that gives you chain lightning, like they'll, you know, attack multiple enemies. I'm still getting lag spikes even though like download's finished now. Eh. Okay, explore a little more of the map, but I guess we're gonna move on. We'll do one more map and then I'll call it. I don't like making the videos too long, especially the clips being like nearly 3 gigs for 30 minutes. You know, it'll take forever to process. Fallen Catacomb. Yep. Yeah, I know I keep bringing up the minimap, especially with overlay mode, but you know, this way I can see where I'm going, at the same time see like the rooms near me, tell me where I'm supposed to go, whatnot. And of course find the secrets, but you know, find a few here and there. Rocket launcher going. Can you do rocket jumps? Yeah, you kind of can. How's that for nostalgia? You know, for quick scoping and, you know, prestige and all that stuff. Rocket jumps. Alright. So we're kind of in hell. See the, blood, upside down crosses. I thought these would be randomly generated, but no, they're all crosses. Like, what? We're not to see some weird demonic symbols and whatnot, but alas, such a thing is not possible on Oblige. I wonder if Moa's going to release next person Hell Rider anytime soon, because, well, Icarus recently did a video of her mod, and he had a little goof. He said he was playing version 0.6, it's actually 0.8. That's the latest version. Or 0.8C as of this video. I know she's working on the next version as we speak. And a little quality of life improvements, improved sprites and whatnot. But even as it is, it's still fun as hell. Oh, I forgot about this stuff here. Purple rocket. It's so weird. Look at that. Good robot hand. Those loading mechanisms that look like fingers. Here. Nice. So yeah, I think tomorrow I'll do another video. My second channel, and then I'll work on another VR video, which it'll probably be Zero Caliber. It somehow miraculously started working properly again last time I tried it. Like the gripping the weapons would actually work. Like, I tried to do it before. I don't know what was going on, but it seems to be fixed now. So it's probably the update that came out recently. I mean, I like the design of this BFG here. In a way, it reminds me of the Doom 3 BFG. Say what you will about Doom 3, but you'll admit some of the weapons were kind of cool. Granted, they can't hold a candle to Doom 2016's weapons, but you know. Okay, so I got the yellow key here.
It just got worse.
I'm finally going to upgrade my OneDrive. I just went for that like $2 month play thing where you get like 100 gigabytes of storage. It's mainly to two reasons, so I can upload the Warhammer 40k files that I downloaded from the Discord so before they got removed. And another reason was so I can my old Gmod work to it, because I've been doing Gmod for like 6 years now, and honestly I'm starting to get burned out. And I don't want all that stuff to go to waste, so I upload not only to my OneDrive, but to my DeviantArt stash. So I'll at least have some sort of legacy left behind. Because eventually I ain't gonna quit Gmod. Because as you do this shit for like 6 years, you start to get burned out, and honestly my heart's just not into it anymore. You know, it was really fun when I first started out, and I managed to get better at making screenshots and whatnot, but over time I just find myself playing other games and stuff, you know, it's not just Gmod that Steam's about. I have such a huge backlog of games, I kind of want to play them. Can't do that if I'm fair at Gmod. I haven't played nearly as much as I used to back in the day. I still play it from time to time. I still plan on making some more screenshots. It's just eventually it's gonna get to the point where I'm just gonna, you know, hang up the fizz gun for good. But we haven't crossed that bridge yet, so you know. But anyway, this is the 13th map so far, and a few more videos up in the coming days. So it's part 3 of Quake Champions Doom Edition Episode 1 on Oblige Map Pack. And this is Omega Caleb signing out.